Hi, I am live on YouTube. It's oh, it's 5:22, so I still have time. You can come down. Yeah, but it's okay. You want to speak? Okay. That is mine. Mm-hmm. Do I have anybody on yet? Nope. Mm. I'm kind of early, actually. I might have to look. Mm. Hi guys. I was trying to I was trying to do something and somehow I put myself on live. I thought I could schedule it, but apparently I went on live. So hi Lori. Hi Vanessa. Oh geez. So every time I give myself this talk and I'd be like, I'm gonna be ready. And no, I wasn't ready. I finished doing facials at what time was it? Francis them left maybe a little bit after 4. And then I went and got food. Do you guys want to see what I got to eat? Vanessa, you want to see? Why nobody's talking? Vanessa, you guys want to see what I'm eating? Hmm? Okay, good. I could feel like one of those people. You know those people? I don't know if you ever watch those people. Richard watched them where they're like, let me clip this microphone to me so I can show you guys. Where they go somewhere and they eat in front of the camera and they talk about what they're eating. So look at this. Doesn't that look good? That's what I was eating. We have steak. I know, put my glasses on. Look, we have steak, we have rice, black beans, some vegetables. Don't that look good? So tonight, what I planned to do, I was going to make one of the drinks tonight so that you guys could actually see me make it. What is going on? So yeah, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Is she talking? You can't hear me? Lori, can you hear me? Lori, can you hear me? Where my phone? Where my thing? Hold on. You can hear me, but oh, Vanessa can hear me now. Okay, good. Did you see my food, Vanessa, that I put in front of the camera? Because she told me, am I talking? So we got one more minute and then, but I could start going over the rules. So let me put my glasses on, like Lori said. So I know one of the rules is this is not sponsored. This giveaway is not sponsored by YouTube. And also, you must be a US resident in order to win a gift, or you must be willing to pay for your own shipping if you're on and you're not a subscriber and you win. Okay. And only one prize per live, which means once you win, you can't win again. And you must stay until, why is Vanessa saying no? You must stay until the end to qualify for the gift, and you also must fill out the Google form. So, because I was working, I did not have time to put any information in the description. But once we finish, I'm going to go back and put the information in the description so that you'll know, so that you could go back and fill out the form for your gift. Okay. I will also have my email in there. If you have any questions about the Google form or anything, just email me. And while I am a licensed esthetician, I am not a physician. So if you have any issues, any problems, do not take this as medical care and come for me because that's not what I'm doing. I'm just sharing my opinion, you know, with the people. Okay, so a little bit of housekeeping. Guys, we're up to didn't see what, Vanessa? She's so funny. What didn't you see? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you didn't see the food. Oh, let me get the food. Okay, I'm excited. So this is the food, honey. And this smells so good. Can you smell it? You smell that? It smells so good, right? Yeah. That is the food. But I will not be like one of those people that put the food and start eating it in front of the camera. Maybe one day, who knows? You never know what you're going to get into. So guys, make sure everyone that's in, make sure you like the screen by tapping it. Make sure you give hearts. You want to give all the comments you can, and that's what we want to get. And thank you guys that are, supporting me in my journey. And I'm going to start with that. So, this first gift is going to be a little, I don't want to say biased, but I believe in rewarding people. So, there is one person on the live that she has, where's the other people? Where's Vanessa? Where's Jamie and Sabrina and the other people? So they could, let me see. Because I don't see. Where's Jasmine? Oh, Jasmine is there. I see Jasmine. I'm trying to go through. Nisi probably at work. I'm just texting the kiddos. So the first gift is going to go to this person that she watched all the lives, and she also watched all my videos that I post, and she also leave a comment on every video to make sure I know that she watched. And not only that, she got her kid and her husband watching. So she have supported me throughout this journey. And Richard gave me something. Let's see what we got here. He gave me this, and so there's going to be no questions asked for this one. Where is the scissors? So I'm going to open this up and see what we have. Are you guys excited? So I'm not talking about the lives. I'm talking about, so I think I have 30 videos that I have uploaded to YouTube. That's the shorts, that is the live, and that is the long videos. So it's important that you get comments, you get different things. So Vanessa usually, I think she have notifications or something. So what she do is soon as the video goes live or whatever, and of course, she works for herself, so it's a little bit more easier. But she go on and she watch everything. And I asked you guys last week to play the lives that are like, however long they are, while you're cooking, while you're sleeping. So this says Samsung. I'm just opening this. And it have all this little good stuff in it, but I still don't know exactly what this is yet. Um, this is, so this actually came from the vendor, but I guess because it had this right here, they couldn't sell it. So Richard get these type of things all the time. So I guess you charge this, and this is a tablet or something that you could use maybe to watch TV on when you're out of town or whatever the case. And it has all the things in here. So this will go to my biggest fan right now on YouTube, and that biggest fan is Vanessa. Okay, so Vanessa is gonna win this for being my biggest fan because I really appreciate the support. It's time consuming, and I get that, and I appreciate all of you guys' support. So that's why we're doing it live. So this one will go. Is April here? Did anybody see the secretary? Let me. Did anybody see the secretary on? So that you guys give Vanessa some hearts. I want to see some hearts. Let me see, where's the secretary or Romy or somebody. Did y'all see the secretary? Let me text. Okay. I have. Okay. It won't let me do it. So how do I do this, you guys? Hold on. So I think I go to what you so excited about, Vanessa. Okay, so let's go to I don't know how to do this because I need April. She have my answers. Did anybody see April? No. Okay, you guys keep yourself company on there for a minute. Talk to each other. Like send messages, send texts to each other and just read them. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so here we go. Now we are going to get into because we just did the first live, which went, I mean, the first giveaway, which went to Vanessa. So you remember last week, I spoke to you guys about the Lori, no, I spoke to you guys about the wellness challenge. You remember I called it the wellness challenge, and I changed that to the wellness journey. And the reason why, hey Jazz, the reason why I somebody text me. I know I got a lot going on. Okay. So the reason why I changed it because it's not a challenge, right? It's not a challenge. It is going to be a journey. So let me explain a little bit how this is going to work. So every 2 weeks, I am going to present you guys with just a rough draft of what I think you should incorporate into your routine for the next 2 weeks, right? And this week, we're just going to focus on the basic things that we should be doing. And every 2 weeks, we are going to add to that. Okay. Sorry, I'm doing this on camera. Every 2 weeks, we're going to add to that because honestly, you'll see it, it's going to look like this. Okay. Can you see what I have on there? Can you guys read that? It says, when you choose yourself, you choose health. Wellness begins with consistency. Who's excited? Let me see some hearts for that. Okay, so I did like an investment breakdown. Can you guys see this right here? Because what I did, dealing with hours in a day, because I know most times, oh gosh, hot flash. I'll be right back. Let me turn the fan on. So most times we say we don't have time. We don't have, oh gosh, everything's gonna blow away. We don't have time. We don't have time, right? But we do have time because in a 24-hour period, we roughly, 8 hours of sleep, right? And roughly, I'll just say 8 hours of work. So as you can see on this chart, I have put the 8 hours and the 8 hours for work and sleep. Can you see that? And then flex time is 8 hours. So we're going to cut into that a little bit. Okay. So this is what the wellness challenge is going to look like. So let me explain this because everyone will get this by Monday because we're going to start Monday. So I have your morning skincare, which takes about 15 minutes or less. I have that for every day. I have your evening routine, which is every day. And then I added 30 minutes of exercise 3 times a week. And you could do it any day. I just put Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then you're also going to incorporate time to prep your drink, whether you're going to do that every morning or whether you're going to make something every 2 or 3 days, but you're going to make sure that you have some type of drink at least at least 3 times a week. And this is, guys, this is just the bare minimum to get us started. Okay. And as we move down the line, we're going to begin to cater. So, what you're going to have You're going to have your week 1 and week 2, and you're going to check off things as you do them. So what you're going to do, you want to keep me in the loop. So you want to send pictures, So if you choose one of your 30-minute exercise for walking, swimming, um, you know, inside the home exercise, whether it's jumping jacks, whatever you can find to get the body moving 3 times a week for 30 minutes. You're going to include me on it. Because what I found out is that when you have accountability, and this is not just for you guys, this is for all of us. And my plan is to go until December. And we'll all be checking in every 2 weeks. I'll be going live, letting everyone know, how you did, and the fact that it was given to me for like a wellness journey. I just that tend to resonate with me more because as I get older, we invest in so many different things. But what I hear so much in the spa room is that I don't have time. I don't have time. I don't have time. People have an issue with consistency and they have an issue with I don't have time. If you don't take time to invest back into yourself, then who do you think is going to do that for you? Who's going to do that? You have to invest in yourself so that you could be a better version of yourself, so that you could go ahead and do all the other things that's taking up the time away from yourself is very important. Okay. um so I'm gonna send that to you guys by way of text or email. You are gonna send pictures. If you're making the drinks, you don't have to send me pictures, but I would like to get pictures of your workout so I could share on the live so we could see how everyone else is doing. Okay. So my first question is going to be this. Why did I change the name of our lifestyle change? I just gave you guys this whole scenario about what we're going to be doing, what it is, and I gave you the name. I told you that it was going to be a challenge. Why did I change the name? Mhm. And some people not going to know the answer because they was because they was texting each other. Where my glasses at? Can What if I swipe up? Will I swipe you guys away? If I swipe up on here, would I swipe you guys away? I don't know. Okay, so I think because as you guys can see, I don't have the secretary. So I think Vanessa got it right. Was she the first one that said lifestyle? I think Vanessa was the one that got it, if I'm not mistaken. So the reason why I changed it because I put the wellness challenge and then I changed it to the wellness journey because I want it to be a lifestyle. I don't want you guys to have the mindset of this is a challenge. I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna win, and I'm gonna get the big prize that she's gonna present to us in December. I didn't want you to have that mindset. I wanted you to take this on and know that it's something a little bit deeper going on than just a challenge. It's more of a journey. So, with that, we have these. Aren't these so sexy? And the heel is not that high. It's not that high. It's very sturdy. I have never worn it. You can see the little thing on there. Um, why did I not want these again? Because I had so many black shoes. So Jamie said she was first. Jamie said, I don't know where the secretary at. Somebody need to call her. Let me give somebody the number. Let me see if I can find a number here. Because I don't know who was first. But and Jamie, if Jamie won it, she's just gonna trade it off to somebody because she won't be able to fit it. Let me see. How do I do this? Hold on, guys. I'm looking for if I could get her number. Okay, so somebody texts. No, I don't want to put her number on here. I can't do that. But I could text her on here, right? Oh yeah, I can. Let me see if I could text her. Something must have happened because Romy is always looking forward to this. So I'm a little concerned about that because she would definitely be on and she would definitely call me because we spoke earlier. So should I be concerned? Hmm. Okay, so did you guys um who answered it first? Auntie was first. Okay, Jamie's being honest. Thank goodness. Okay, we can move on. So and I know, remember I said you guys, oh, geez. Remember I said you guys can only win one thing on the live. The first gift was not a win, it was a reward. So these are super nice, super comfortable, I think. So these will go to Vanessa. So everybody give Vanessa some hearts. So we also, guys, the drinks that you guys are going to be making. So the drink that I make every morning, I'm gonna show you guys this. So if you want to copy it, you can, because I have done so much research and this is like the best of the best. Some people don't believe in taking protein, but this is the protein that I take, and you're supposed to get 2 scoops and I get 1. And this is by the same brand. Now, I was using another collagen. For those of you that are on here say, hey, that's not the one you recommended. It's by the same company. I just wanted to try this one. And I'm just trying to see how it works. And you're supposed to get 2 of these, and I also do 1 of these too. But I take these and I either do it with a banana or blueberries, strawberries, and sort of, what's funny? Hold on. And sort of mix it in. So if you guys want to do that as your drink, or you could do one of the drinks that I gave you guys before. So this is the drink. Did I present to you guys this one last week, 2 weeks ago? Do you guys remember seeing this? I don't think so. That's why I need the secretary. Do you guys remember seeing this? No, right? Yes, the collagen and the protein, I mixed it together in water. So I put water, I put a scoop of each one of those in there, and I add whatever fruit or vegetables. You can add carrots, celery, whatever you want to it. It tastes best with banana, but you can't eat banana every day. It's too much potassium. But you could put blueberries, strawberries, whatever you want with it. So that's just a suggestion for your wellness journey. And this right here, I'm also gonna send this to you guys. This is the this is the Glow Skin Juice. Okay. And I really love this, and it's very simple because all you need is water, orange juice, carrots, and lemon. And they say you can store this in the refrigerator for 2 days. Sometimes I don't really like to store, stuff in the refrigerator. I like to make it and drink it as I go. Okay. But it has the vitamin C in there, and this will help with your skin. Okay, guys. So we're going to go with the second question. What is the name of the juice I just spoke about? Who knows the name of the juice? Wait, where's my glasses? Who else? Somebody else try. Jamie's close. Charmaine's close. They're both close. Anybody else want to give it a try? I'm gonna go to the. So, so you guys are close. Um, so I'm gonna give you a hint because you don't have it. So, juice is the last word. There's two other words, and everybody was close on it. Vanessa smiling because she probably know. So that is a hint. You guys all have the words. You just got to put them together in the. Oh, I think Charmaine got it. Charmaine, Charmaine said glow skin juice. She was the first one. Yes, it was glow skin juice. So Charmaine will get this wonderful gift. I don't even know if this is her style, but it should be. So let me show you what this is, my dear. Lori Tomat called juice. So this right here is a belt. You could wear it in your jeans or you could wear it with just a dress. So you see how that look like it will enhance anything that you have on. If you have like a one-piece dress, you could put this on with it, or you could actually loop it in your jeans. I have these and they're very cool and fun to play with. So everybody give Charmaine some hearts for her win. She has herself a nice belt here. Brina called my phone during the live, and that's why I'm not participating. Okay. All right, guys. So this goes to Charmaine. I need somebody to be writing down, these different things. So make sure I remember because I am not writing anything down. So guys, I just want to tell you guys how excited that we're doing this together. And the wellness journey, it just came to me, and it's gonna help hold me accountable to push me to what it is I know that I need to do, because sometimes we know what we're supposed to do, and we don't do those things, and sometimes we even have the desire to do it, but either we're not motivated to do it, or we don't have time, so we say to do it, but the biggest thing is for me as a esthetician, and I always say, for those of you that have a business, think about starting a business. There was a business that started with us even before we even had the idea, you know. And especially it applies as an esthetician, because I am my first business. I'm my first business. How I take care of myself. So you want to have this multi-million dollar business, right? You want to be able to run it, but you can't even run the affairs of your life. You can't be consistent with your skincare. You can't be consistent with your vitamins. So, how are you going to consistently run a business properly? Because if you look at yourself and how you're taking care of yourself, it's a reflection on what you're going to project out, you know? So, as me, a lot of people, I think they call it personal branding or something along that line. Yeah, it's a real thing. So for me as an esthetician, if I had all these things on my face, hi Sean, if I had all these things on my face, and and I come on and I'm trying to sell you products and I want to do your face. And the first thing you're going to do, you're going to look at me. If someone's telling you, hey, I'm doing this seminar on how you can get rich quick, but they don't appear to have any wealth themselves, or hey, I'm going to show you how to do this, and they don't appear that they know how to do it, you kind of lose them before you go in front. So building a business, having a business, because I want to encourage people in that route, right? And some might say, well, you know, I'm have a business. I'm God, me and God, and God's gonna do it. And I would say yes, but let me know when God come and fill out the form on the computer to get the LLC, because you got to do that part. He's not coming down, so we have to be able to use wisdom. So as women, men, whatever the case may be, I'm encouraging you to pour back into yourself on a daily. I think I was talking to my best friend. How many hours are you scrolling, fantasizing? Because sometimes that's what it is. Scrolling through your phone on Netflix, watching the people that's getting paid to act on TV, or scrolling through your phone, seeing what someone else is doing in their life. In your life, you're not doing anything. So this journey that we are going to embark on Monday, for some it's going to be easy because it's already part of their life, right? But for others, it's not going to be easy. And you, the people, for instance, you know I saw like this, I think it was the infomercial or something. The guy was running and he had like this smile on, and they was trying to encourage people to come out. So, do you really think the people that are running the marathon, that they're actually like, oh, I love this, running the marathon? It's hard. It is a work to run the marathon, but they're working towards a goal and they're willing to sacrifice whatever hardship that they're going through to get to that goal. So I said, I said all of that to say that we have to get to a point where in the morning, do I always feel like making a shake? No. Nope, nope, not all the time. But what I'm doing is I have to be the person that I'm telling other people to be. So that is my motivation. I have to make it. And guess what? When I make it and drink it, I get so much energy, right? So it is a good thing. So it's not always going to be something that you feel like doing, but it's something that you're going to push yourself to do because you're working towards the end goal, right? So we working on all of this, and it's going to start with what we're putting inside, okay? So, I mentioned something to you guys about, this is the question. So I mentioned something to you guys. I said those of you that maybe have a business or maybe thinking about starting a business, um, you had one business before you even thought about that. What was that business? What was the thing that you were branding before you even knew you were doing it? I'm gonna give you guys time to answer that. Jamie got it. I think she was the first one that put yourself, right? So Jamie is getting ta ta da. So let me explain what this is. This I wish I could take the phone upstairs to show you guys, but I put this in my closet. So most of you guys know my closet. So this is a LED light. It has a remote control, and it totally transformed my closet. You turn this light on, you could change colors, you could do everything with it. So it's basically peel and stick. This was open and used to be honest, it was kind of malfunctioning. It was coming on by itself. I'm not sure why. I'm still checking it, but I still have mine up. But this is really, really, really nice. So Jamie will get the LED lights, as you can see, and they have like all of these colors on there. Did you guys give Jamie hearts? Did anybody give you heart, Jamie? Because I didn't see no hearts. I see Vanessa laughing. What is she laughing at? Oh, she's saying cool beans. Know what? Know what, Jamie? No, you don't want them? Or know what? What is she saying no to? So guys, I see all the all the hearts going up. So we're going to wrap this up a little bit because I want to eat the food that I show everybody in the beginning of the live. Also, making sure that you guys know what you're supposed to do with this when it's sent out to you. So everyone that want to take part in this, put me in the what is that in the comments, you could put me, or you could email me. Once I post this, I'm going to add the email. You can email me that you want to take a part of it and you're going to do this challenge, and every 2 weeks we're going to meet back here and we're going to check in. And that's in 2 weeks what I'm going to be adding to this. Every 2 weeks I'm going to add something else. So I will be adding some items, because not everyone is on the same path. Some people want to lose weight, some people want to gain weight, some people just want to stay where they're at. So I'm gonna have different, choices, because for me, I kind of eat what I want to eat pretty much, but I like to make sure the things that my body need, that I am providing my body with those things, and that's what we're going to focus on. And you could take your time, you know, when it comes to things that you're not supposed to have. Like, I know I'm not supposed to have sugar. It's not really good for my skin, but I like pound cake and I like chocolate cake. So I eat it, but I make myself feel better because I'll say, okay, well, I got that. I got this, the avocado, something which is really good. So we want to start out focusing on those things that are going to help us, so that we are not overwhelmed, right? Because we want to live a life of abundance and luxury. And let me just say one thing on that, because i don't I don't just want people, you guys already know, I want to help others, right? So people have this mindset of, oh, you drive this, you stay in this neighborhood, I saw your bag, that Chanel bag, and all these other things. And people equate that with luxury. And that is not luxury. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you could find the most famous person on earth, with all the money in the world. And we have seen it on the news where all of a sudden, it's really sad, but they do something to themselves. And I don't know if kids are on here, so I don't want to say the name, but you guys know what I'm talking about. And then they're gone. So luxury becomes you. It's a mindset. It is who you are. Like, for instance, and I think my husband said it, many people have said, it's like, oh, you have expensive taste, because I could go in the store, I won't look at the price. I promise you, I'm not looking at the price. However, I am drawn to the most expensive item. It's just my taste. And for me, that tells me that this is who I am and this is who I was meant to be. And it's already built in. And where I feel that God is positioning me as He continued to move me, because I could go back to my childhood and hear the things that was spoken to me. many things that were positive that I didn't understand, but it was things that people saw in me that was already there. So it was already designed. It was already pre-planned, preordained for me to be where I'm going and to have a group of people, because that's where the overflow comes. Because if you're standing next to somebody that's overflowing, that overflowing is landing on the people there. And not only that, you become the person that now is doing the overflow. So the wealth that the world chase is not true wealth. It has to be a mindset. The Bible said, we believe in the abundance. We say we believe that we will get back tenfold, right? We believe that. That's what we said, right? So, how is it that you're afraid to spend money? Not just waste money. How is it that you're afraid to spend money? If you're afraid to spend money, you don't believe that you're getting more money. I'm not saying, hey, go kill your saving account, hey, go do this, but sometimes you have to spend a little to get a little, and giving is a part of who I am. These items that I'm giving, I could probably use them. I seen some YouTubers, they have, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a shop where they put their personal items and people are buying their personal items. That's not what I'm doing. I am rewarding and I am giving away because I am living in abundance and more is to come. More than I can handle, just like now. It's overflowing. So I am telling you guys that this is all encompassed together. And as we take this journey, those that want to be a part are a part. And we are going somewhere. We are going somewhere. And it's total. Mind, body, and soul is everything. So don't be the person that's looking into someone else's life, wishing and dreaming about what they had. Start making your own. Don't look at how green their grass is. Start watering your grass. Start pouring into yourself to change yourself. You don't like the person that you are? You don't like the way you dress? You don't like the fact that you sit on the couch all day? You don't like the fact that you don't have a nice bag? Well, change it. Go 2 weeks without eating out. Go 2 weeks without giving out. Go 2 weeks and take that money and put it aside for something that you want. Invest in yourself, because that is that is truly what it is about, and that is what we're doing. We all know that God is first. Yes, we know that. But we do know we have the feet, and we're the one that's walking it out. So this wellness journey is just not about getting a gift in December. This is about setting you up for success, because you will look the part, you will sound the part, and you will have faith within yourself to go out and do anything you want to. Right? Right. And that is where we're going. So another hot flash. Going, gone. So I need a fan. So that is what the next 2 weeks are going to be about. I want you guys to focus. I want you guys to be serious. You could call me if you feel like you need some motivation, you need whatever. You can email, you can call me, and we'll get through it together, because I want you guys to start putting yourself first. I want you to start thinking with a different mindset. I want you to say, the day is the day that I am never going to be the same. You're going to be the person that people are scrolling to and looking to. you're not going to be the person doing it, because while you scrolling and looking at them and they're out there getting it, you got to change your mindset. And sometimes you have to change your environment. Your environment have to be different, because if your environment is saying poverty, then you need to change it. Let me show you something. This one little simple thing, my friend Lori, she was like, what is that? This is a soap dispenser. And this soap dispenser, I forget how much it was, Lori, maybe like 20 something dollars. So this is in my environment, right? I I purchased it for the clients that go in my room, and I decided I wanted more, because you know why? I like the luxury of going and putting my hand up under it and letting the soap come out in my hand and then washing it. That one little small thing that I did, try it. Put it in your house. It's it's a mindset, and to live like we're in the kingdom, right? So start changing your environment. I got the little garbage where you wave your hand over it and it open. Just the smallest little details to upgrade, to upscale yourself, to change the mindset of my mom didn't have it, my dad didn't have it, my grandparents didn't have it, nobody had it. So our mind is conditioned that way, and it's a lie. It's a lie. So you have to make active choices to change. And not only that, you have to make sure everything else, and for those that have husbands and kids that's not coming along, they will. Like, I was talking to Charmaine the other day, and she was like, yeah, I be speaking, thank God that my husband doing this. We was discussing something personal, whatever, but it's true, because that's what you have to do. You have to speak those things that are not as though they are. So I got a business and I'm a billionaire. You know what I'm saying? I got all this money and I'm on live giving stuff to other people. So, yeah, that's what it is. And that's what it is for you too. You just have to know it. And one last thing, because this is what's really going to seal everything in what I just said. The thoughts. The thoughts in your head are not always true. They're planted. And let me tell you what I mean by they're planted. A small story. I used to watch Lifetime. Lifetime. If anybody know Lifetime, Lifetime is all about who cheated and got away with it. That's what Lifetime was, at least in my day of watching it. And I love Lifetime. What was planted in my mind is that everybody cheat. He cheating. He want her. He want this. That was planted in my mind at a very young age through the movies. Ha! Through the movies. So these things get planted in your mind because you're listening to it, you're thinking about it. But what you don't realize is that 6 months later, when something happened, and that's the first thought that comes to your head, it's a lie, because you sat there and watched the movie and it got planted in your head. So not only the movie, music, other people, things are constantly being planted. So when you're thinking these are your thoughts, and they're not, because it's going to keep you here, and you're supposed to be up here, but your thoughts is holding you in a shell. You got to break out of that so that you can walk in this. We're going to all walk in this together, y'all, right? We all gonna walk in this together, because we're gonna change our mindset, cast down, and we're also gonna change the way we're living, and know that we have the abundance already. Don't wait on it, because It's already here. You're waiting on the abundance so you could go ahead and do what you need to do. But the abundance have came, and y'all need to know the abundance have came, and you're sitting waiting on it, and that's a lie. That's a lie in your mind. Okay, so we're gonna change that, and we're gonna, we're gonna move forward with that. So this week, I'm so excited. I want your pictures. So when we come back in 2 weeks, I could present that, because by December we should be toned, healthy, not giving out of breath, none of those things, because we have to work on us. You're gonna say, oh, I'm gonna have this business, and I'm a my employee's gonna have this, and I'm gonna treat them like this. How you treat your husband? How you treat your children? You know? So start here first, because what you're already producing is going to be the same production when you go out there. So work work in the small, area. We can change things about ourselves. We can pray to God and ask him, and that will come through. It will come through, okay? So I am going to eat my food that I got. So anyway, I'm excited. Everybody got their gifts. I hope somebody remember and text me who got what, because for some reason I just be thinking about so much. I don't know. Okay. So I love you guys. Show your food. Oh, okay. Let me get my food. Yeah, he's talking about, yeah, I'm gonna do this, and I take care of people, and I do this. Well, honey, how you take care of your husband? You see that? And how I took care of my husband and I bought both of us one. But he got something else. He got I'm not gonna show his food, but this is steak with vegetables, rice, black beans, and plantains. And it smells, let me let you smell it. Hold on. Smell it. It smells so good. So, ladies, I thank you so much. And listen, let you guys, if you're gonna watch my content, fine. But if you're gonna go on and like it and get off, don't do that. It hurts me on YouTube. So when you go in and watch the content, make sure you're ready. And for those of you who can, while you're sleeping, play one of my lives. They like 7 hours long. That way it'll help me get hours, and it'll help to show some type of activity so that we can reach other people. Okay. But I am going to oh geez. Why y'all didn't tell me? You know what? Y'all didn't tell me. Okay, love you guys. We go. Oh, I turn off. Bye. Is it off? Is it off? Oh no, I still see people talking.